welcome to No Movies in Hell. I'm Chris Geiger.
I'm LaClaw Scott, and today we are reviewing May December. I had to think about that for a second. May December. Netflix produced and distributed. I think it was in theaters for like a week or so. I like this movie. I love Julianne Moore. She has these moments in every movie that she's in, but really. And I love Natalie Portman. And Charles Melton, I am aware of from Riverdale. Of course, I watched Riverdale.
I thought he was great in this. I did feel like I knew May December was about an actress who is trying to portray a real life person. So she goes to like investigate the character. I didn't realize it was the Mary Kay Letourneau story.
Mm-hmm.
And when I started watching, I was like, oh, haven't we seen this movie already a lot? It's very tragic, I feel like, because for everyone, I think. But the more I watched it, the more I was like, okay, we haven't seen this movie before. And I thought it was interesting. And it approached the process in a way that I hadn't really considered before. And also very parallel, right? Because Julianne Moore is an actress playing a person who was a real person. But then also Natalie Portman is playing Julianne Moore, playing a person who is a real person. So there you go.
It's like Inception.
Right.
Or maybe it's like, is it Synod? Yeah, it's like an actress for playing an actress. But then like the age range could be plausible. But yeah, to your point, this has been done before. And actually they showed like in this film, they showed that it was done before, like as a made for TV film, which I feel like was the Mary Kay Letourneau, what they did for that scenario. And I think I like this take of the actress who seemingly is the producer as well, because she had taken some more time to really interview a number of the people involved, including Gracie's, Julianne Moore's character's first family and her husband and kind of their dealings. And it seems like it's a very small town thing that it was just like acceptable. And now I think with Natalie Portman's character coming back to portray the actress, it's like drudging up old things, but then people realizing that whatever happened, 20 something years ago was actually wrong, including Joe. And it's a lot of mixed feelings because like these people have kids now and their kids have grown up and now they are like graduating and matriculating on in their life. And now it's someone bringing up the past, but then also it's like, do you realize that this is wrong? Very, very layered and interesting.
Yeah. Let's go to the slide.
I would have to say I really like the cinematography of this film, especially within the first 10 minutes. It's like very almost like Lifetime cheesiness, Lifetime like from the 80s and 90s cheesiness that they kind of put this on with the zooms and things like that. And kind of like this filter of like, oh, this is kind of perfect cookie cutter scenario. And gosh, it's really not. It's quite wild that the voice of reason is like Gracie's son with her first husband. And he's like calling out all these things. And it's just like he's the misunderstood person out of all the things that are going on. It blows my mind.
Right, Georgie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought from a drama perspective, acting was great. I love Julianne Moore, of course. And Natalie Portman is sometimes hit or miss for me, but I thought she did a good job in this.
Yeah.
Really good job. Cinematography, I was okay with, like, in terms of it seems appropriate for the drama, right? For the dramatic theme. You did costumes and hair and makeup at 2.5.
I did. I liked it a lot. I thought it was like of the time. And I think it's supposed to take place in like a 2015 or
Okay.
yeah, it wasn't to date, but I thought they did a pretty good job.
2015 when you say 2015, it sounds like a long time ago, but it doesn't feel like that long ago. Like if I
Yes.
saw someone wearing something, like I think I have clothes that I bought in 2015 that I still wear.
Oh, I definitely have closer 20. I thought it was great. Even when at the very end, when Natalie Portman is trying to portray the character, she has on like a wig and she tries to dress very like in the Southeast. There are certain very ultra feminine, almost like homestead-ish type clothes that people wear that I feel like I used to see in stores up until maybe this year. A very like ultra feminine, like people like in that influencer look where people just stay home and make cookies all day or something like that.
Right, like the floral sundresses,
Yes, yeah.
cardigan,
Yes.
the like comfortable tennis shoes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. But it's like, well, she can't really get a job anywhere.
that was something that sort of kept throwing me out of the story. Is she can't get a job. His job, I can't remember what it was, but it
It's
didn't.
like a technician at the hospital or something like that.
Oh, that's right. He's a X-ray technician.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But it didn't, like, they lived in a very nice house
Yeah.
right by a lake,
Mm-hmm.
and they have a large family. And so I kept thinking, like, how are they doing that? Like, how are they financially supporting their lifestyle?
I have no
If
idea.
that, yeah.
Unless they're selling the rights to, because there was like multiple books and things, or not books, but like there was another production based off of their life. They probably got money from that. But yeah, to your point, like, I don't know how they made money. And then they already had like a daughter in college, and then they had twins who were getting ready to go to college. So yeah, funding was just a little questionable. And also, another thing is, how did Gracie go to a graduation? I don't think that she would have been allowed on the premises based off of her status
That's true.
of
That's a
a
good point.
convicted felon.
Right. Yeah. Good question. I don't know. There were many question marks. Do you have anything, like any other thoughts and feelings about May December?
I thought it was good. I don't think I've seen any other films by this director. I liked the end. I really liked how it was put together. I like the end. Want to see more films like this. Like it was very challenging. It challenged, right? It challenged, I wouldn't say a status quo, but something that was very status quo for this community. However, on the outside, and you had that outside character coming and trying to find more information. And I really like that because then it questioned the moral compass of a lot of people who are complicit with something that is very controversial at the time and controversial today.
Right. It does make you wonder, like, if that situation happened today, what public reaction would be. The lawyer says if you look at the people who are ordering cakes, it's the same names over and over because it's a kindness, like they're trying to make
Yep.
her feel better. But if that happened today, would people be doing that? Would people be making an effort to like help her? I don't think that they would, or maybe some people would. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. It was interesting how it was like, oh, the one person canceled the order and she like freaked out. And, the person canceled the order. And not only that, the reason they gave was because they were moving away. And it was like, oh, wow. Like they were attempting to support her. And then, it stopped. So
Yeah. Do you have anything to plug in this episode?
lots of films coming. So American Fiction, Iron Claw, and Leave the World Behind. That's on Netflix, and it's still like trying to see lots of films before the end of the year. How about you?
I'm gonna try to see Iron Claw this afternoon. That's if
Nice.
all the other puzzle pieces fall into place. But I did buy a ticket, so fingers crossed. And then I saw a promo for Memory yesterday when I went to see The Boy and the Heron, which made me think, oh, maybe Memory will still be out when I get back from Minneapolis. And I did look in Minneapolis. There are not any AMC's near me where I'm going to be staying.
I haven't seen the trailer for Memory. I'll have to look this up.
Yeah. It looks interesting. I like Jessica Chastain a lot. We saw her on Broadway this past summer.
Yeah. I missed that show.
She's great. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.